So today, we're doing a tier list on my favorite, or probably my favorite, chips, Doritos, bangers. Since I've been on my deficit, you know, I've been thinking about chips constantly. And I've been thinking about one specific chip, which we'll find out what it is later. It is my all-time favorite chip, but they no longer sell it. But today, we're gonna find out which chip is the best besides my biased chip, which I'm not gonna say until later. But I would like to, is there a way to randomize this? No, okay. So we'll start from the bottom one here and then work our way this way. So, you know, I've always actually enjoyed the Tapatía chips. I'm out of focus again. Oh, we're back. I've always enjoyed the Tapatía chips. See, to me, they're an S tier. But to play devil's advocate, it's the flavor gets old really fast. I mean, it's a good chip that you can have in, like, you know, those little, like, tiny little Ziploc bags that you bring to school. So I'd give it an A. They're almost S tier. If the flavor didn't go bad so fast, it'd be instant S tier. These sweet chili ones, overrated at the C tier. Overrated. They're okay at best. They're okay at best. Same with these spicy nacho. Okay. As a kid they were S tier, but as an adult, my taste buds have, you know, upgraded over time. Same thing, C tier. They're okay. What is this one? The Simply Made Doritos? No. Why? F tier. Why? Why would you even have that? If you're gonna eat chips, you gotta go all out. There's no beating around the bush and saying that you're gonna eat a healthy chip. That they don't exist. Salsa verde? Verde? Verda? Verde?
Verde.
Verde. They're D. They're not too special. I don't like salsa flavored chips. You know what I mean? Like, this has got that salsa taste. Blech. Gross. Doritos classic. Nacho cheese. I'm gonna be honest. It's a B tier. I don't think they're that good. I honestly don't think they're that great. They're not. They're like classic, right? They're okay. I'll have them. I'll have like the little baggies of them. Again, they're like the little baggies. They're okay for a little bit, but the flavor just gets old so fast. No, actually, now that I think of it, they gotta be S tier. I'm thinking of the times when you're at the swimming pool, you have that sandwich and the bag of Doritos directly after swimming in that pool. These hit so different. They gotta go in S tier just for that. Just for that. That's what saves it. That is literally what saves it, is that after pool snack, sandwich, grubbin', right? Insta S tier for that. FAMAS. What is... I've seen these. I've never actually had them. Nah, I don't think I've had them. I don't remember. So I'm not gonna rate it. I don't think it's worth rating if I don't remember eating it. Now these little baby things, A tier. They're just perfect on the go. They're little tiny. They're like, they're pretty good. A tier. You can't leave this one out. S tier. Oh, Cool Ranch. I think it's above nachos. easily. Easily. The only reason these nacho cheese are an S is because of the pool. Yo, F tier. You want taco flavored Doritos. All right. You know, I've got a love-hate relationship with these barbecue Doritos. You see, on one hand, I was addicted to them when they first came out, and then I stopped eating them because I found another chip that was even better. But these barbecue ones, I tried them recently again. They just didn't hit the same. They must have changed something in it because they took them away from the shelves for a while and then they brought it back and they tasted different. They were S at once, but they're now at D tier. They're not good anymore. Yo, okay, I can explain the spicy nacho, all right? They're overrated. They're okay at best. The flavor gets old so fast, it's not something that you can mow down on a whole lot of. They're all right, you know, here and there, but think about eating it every single day. No, I couldn't. These overrated, okay at best. C, middle of the line. Yo, again, with these like weird flavors, F tier. Why would you want lemon flavored? You know, now that I think about it, the Dynamiters are kind of like this flavor, but I don't see anybody ever be buying these ones. They're always fully stocked on the shelves. I swear to God, always full. You never catch anybody having these. I think sweet chili overrated. Spicy nacho is just an upgrade over regular. You know, I don't know. For me, they're pretty equal. I think sweet chili, in my opinion, is a little bit above spicy nacho. Now, I'm not saying that this is the definitive, you know, tier list for it. This is personally from what I've enjoyed. You know, my S tier, nobody's gonna enjoy. Nobody's gonna, my favorite chip. It's gonna go in S tier. I'm not gonna tell you until the end. I want you guys to just guess. All right, now next we have these. Yo, you're banned. All right.
Guards, seize him.
These Cool Ranch Flaming Hot Doritos. Disgusting. I had one, spit it out. You ain't gonna catch me with that in my mouth. They're taking an S tier flavor. They're taking an S tier flavor and fucking throwing it down the drain and feeding it to you. There's no point for you to make this flaming hot. It's disgusting. Same thing. I don't catch anybody be getting these two flavors. These flaming hots. The regular nacho flaming hot. They are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I've slammed an entire bag. Felt terrible afterwards, but that taste was so good. It is banger. I'm not gonna lie. Not S tier, not A tier. B tier at best, but it is pretty good. Reliable? Not really. All right, next we got these mini nacho or Cool Ranch. I'm gonna put them above the Tapatía chips. They're pretty good again. These little mini ones, I be slamming them. I be eating them. They're pretty good. I like these mini ones. They got like Funyuns now and like flaming hot Funyuns, bro. The flaming hot mini Funyuns. Oh my God. God tier little snack. They even got them in like half-size tins, so you can pop them. 150 calories for the little tin. Fit perfectly in your mouth. Perfect on the go. If those Funyuns were on this list, bro, S tier. S tier. The Dynamite sticks. I think these ones are the chili lime. You know, I have had them. I don't like specifically lime flavored chips. Lime flavored chips, I think they just tear up your mouth. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know those like weird like pork round, like they're like those Mexican $2 bags of chips. These things, these bad boys. These are the reason I do not like lime flavored chips. These little bad boys. They've torn up your mouth. They aren't that good. It's like, why would you eat them? I think it's only if you like the lime flavored chips, you would eat this. And if you're a masochist, if you enjoy like hurting yourself. I'd rather enjoy a chip than it tear up my insides. I like the lime flavor, but they gotta be a small bag at most. Okay, I agree. Dynamitas is like the amount of lime that I'm okay with. That being like a little hint of lime. Perfect. But these, I gotta put them down here. Probably the lowest tier you can get. Terrible. And next they got, look at this. They got queso flavored Dynamita sticks. Why are we making, like, if you're gonna have like queso, you're gonna just get the dip itself. You're not gonna want a chip. You're gonna want the chip to add to the flavor of the queso, not the queso to add the flavor to the chip. You know what I mean? Like, why are we putting it in a chip? It shouldn't be there. It's for dipping and enjoying. You know what I saw recently that shouldn't be in a chip? Chick-fil-A sauce flavored chips. What are we doing? I saw it in like an entire stack of it. Not a single bag sold. Nobody gonna be buying that. You know, the only people that be buying that is the Chick-fil-A zombies, bro. The people that just constantly get that Chick-fil-A. They love that sauce. Or the people that just want to try it. Just be like, what are we doing? I gotta try this. This new flavor. This crazy new flavor. Chick-fil-A, my favorite brand. Like, come on. At best, Chick-fil-A is enjoyable. Once every few months. Now, if you're having that crap every day, come on, son. There's way better places. Cane's, Zaxby's. Come on, son. Don't mess me up with some Zaxby's. Again, queso flavor. Lowest tier. Now we got these honey mustard Dynamita sticks. These bad boys are so good. I've never had a chip that tasted like these. You know, like, I've tried like honey mustard and like hot honey mustard chips. Like, they're okay. Like, you got like the honey mustard pretzels, like those Baker pretzels. They got the little Ziploc bag. Those are really good. You got the honey mustard pretzel like swirls. I think those are the only chips. I think maybe Pringles have some. They have some honey mustard chips or hot honey or something like that chips. They're all right. But these have always tasted so good. They do fight back a little. These do fight back a little, which to say, you just drink a little bit of water. Come on. A little chip that fight back a little, but it tastes so good. In my book, S tier. Come on. You can't go wrong. Like, I could slam an entire bag of this. Pretty much anything A and up, I can slam an entire thing of. Now, they made the flaming hot nacho, like these like flaming hot chips right here, into Dynamitas. For what? For what? Who was buying these flaming hot ones to begin with? Absolutely nobody. And then they thought, don't buy these. They like Dynamitas, right? How about add nacho flavor? And guess what? Nobody bought them. Nobody. Again. Who are we selling these to? Like, let's say, random guy. Hello, sir. What would you like for your chips? You know what they would say? Barbecue Lays. Maybe Doritos. Cool Ranch. Maybe some just regular Ruffles potato chips. No, if you the person that'll be walking up to them, they're gonna be like, guy comes up, asks, what kind of chips would you like, sir? He's not there. Right. The guy that's getting these, not there. F tier. You know, it's it's F tier. You know, it's not as low as this queso one, but it's not any higher than the lime flavored. It's like nobody's buying these flaming hot, weird ass chips. Maybe these like flaming hot nachos, like they're banger. All right, don't get me wrong, they're banger, but not to the degree that I'm gonna go in there and instantly look for it to buy. I'm gonna look for A and up. Speaking of A and up, our last chips are the Dynamitas. Bro, my God. When they introduced these bad boys, somebody was just like, yo, you like Takis, right? Of course, bro. Who doesn't, bro? Takis are fire. They're like, just imagine it's my... in my... Died and went to heaven. Died and went to heaven. Died and went to heaven. Delicious. Oh my God. You have to have an entire SWAT team try and take this away from me the moment I get my hands on it. My girl has to lock them up just so I don't eat them. She has to keep them hidden from me. Anytime this is in my house, instantly gone the moment I see it. You need a high-speed camera to see me devour these bad boys. Instant S tier, the highest you can go. That's just what it is. All right. Now, for the final thing. Wait, cat action. She's gone. The final thing. My all-time chip. My all-time favorite chip. They do not sell it anymore. I'm devastated. Everything I like, they just rip it from the store. Vanilla Coke. Diet Vanilla Coke. Ripped from the store. Cream soda, Dr. Pepper. Ripped from the store. My favorite chip. Ripped from the store. All the time. I have to constantly get... You know what's next? These bad boys. They're gonna rip off the shelf. What am I gonna have? I'm gonna have nothing. All I have left is root beer. I mean, root beer's a classic. But sometimes you gotta switch it up. Oh my. Now my all-time favorite chip. Honey mustard. Dynamite sticks. Oh. 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 Do I miss you? I haven't seen you in a year. Oh. I do miss these chips. Excitedly after work, it'd be the weekend, you know, I'm able to stay up all night, get a bevy, get some noodles, get these chips. I'm ready for the weekend. There was a day, super excited, stressful day at work. I'm walking to the aisle. I'm going, searching. They're not in their usual spot. I'm digging through the bottom of the shelf where they normally are. They replaced it with these disgusting, flaming hot chips. They got me over here stressing. I'm stressing. Oh God. What am I gonna do now? They're gone. I'm looking. I go to the other area that they might be in. You know, the front of the store. They always have the random chips. The random flavored chips. They always promote this kind of stuff. I'm going up to the, you know, the normal spot they're at. Gone. The entire rack. Gone. For what? What did I do to deserve this? You think I want to get my favorite things taken away? Now I have to live the rest of my life knowing that these little bad boys never coming back. Another thing ripped away from me. What's next? The last hope? These dirty dudes? Oh, man. I'm gonna be in shambles the moment these dirty dudes are gone. Well, that's my tier list on Doritos. If you don't agree, the door. Oh, my camera's not in focus. Are we back? Are we back in? Are we back in focus? Come back! What the fuck did you just say? Alright, we're back with it. Now this is me, Link, personal, in my opinion, the way the tier list should be. This is how it should be. Oh, yo, get this up. Am I banned? Am I banned? Am I still live? Okay, we're good. We're good. This is my personal tier list. Now, if you do not agree, like I said, the guards will see you out.
Guards! Seize him!
Alright. Thank you for watching my tier list. Now, before you go, there's one thing you need to know. Anytime you see a Doritos CEO or directive or market employee, you will kindly walk up to him. You will show him this image right here. You'll take this image. You're going to hold it in front of him. You're going to hold a little swirly image, and you're just going to repeat the phrase, bring it back, 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 bring it back. For an hour. For an hour. Until they either scurry off or they bring it back. Anytime you see them. Little Linky Boy sent you. Ciao!